Hi everybody, my name's Ian McGreevy. I am the display garden designer here at 4-Star Greenhouse. Today I'm going to walk you guys around, talk about some plants, show you how everything's doing here at the middle of September. It is a beautiful, although a little bit windy day out here. Yeah, we'll talk about some plants, we'll talk about just doing some little fun fall containers, and it should be great. So let's mosey. This is another one of our cool little gardens. One of the other really nice things about the end of the season is that certain plants really like it when it starts getting a little bit cooler out. Purple and blue flowers especially get a lot more vivid when you have cool nights and cool mornings. They just tend to look really nice. This is the new Blew My Mind XL in here, one of our rare extremely blue flowers, and it's just loving the end of the season here. This year's garden design has a lot of purples in it too, so there's going to be a lot of places where you'll see some really vivid colors once you get to a little bit cooler evenings. We really don't do a lot of fall planting here at 4-Star. We try to really leave everything in until like it's done. But if we do have a pot that kind of like starts looking bad near the end of the season, we'll switch out for some little fall stuff. And this is something that's, you know, really easy and fun to do. At this time of year, pretty much everything that you'll find will look great in a little fall combination. We've got some celosia, some really nice pansies. This is our new Cake Pops Verbena that I really like. And then a couple kinds of heuchera and some euphorbia, and like that's all you need to make a good looking little fall combination. So down here in the sort of pavilion area, this is one of my favorite spots for the fall. Because we use so much purple in the gardens, all of this stuff is starting to get really, really rich now that we've got some nice cool nights. Obviously the bees are still loving it over here. All of this deep purple and Playin the blues, Salvia over here have been just huge pollinator magnets all season. And these are some of the plants that are going to last the longest too. They'll be in until, you know, the very, very end, and still looking great all the way through fall, and, you know, still attracting bees and just getting more and more gorgeous as the season goes on. One of my other favorite little fall projects is we always switch out these big pots down here just for a little bit of fall color down on the pavilion. So I've got more of that beautiful heuchera, you know, some nice fall yellow, honey Supertunia, and then some really nice rich Royal Velvet Petunias, some more celosia. These are always fun. Some of these weird brainy guys. And then some classic millet for a thriller. But yeah, thriller, filler, spiller, just do something nice and tall in the middle, and then a few things to kind of fill up the space, you know, in between that. And then on the edge of the pot, you can do some fun spiller material, some heuchera over here, some more cake pops. Anything that likes to trail will be great, and especially in a big pot like this, but you know, in any size container, that's sort of the our favorite method, you might say. We had some pretty wild weather this year. We had a late frost, we had 4 weeks of rain, 3 weeks of about like 90 degrees and 90% humid, and then 2 of like the most intense storms that we've ever like had here, like all right in a row. And because of that, a lot of our hydrangeas are like super late. Usually these would have been sort of like finishing their show already. They're about 4 weeks behind, so we're kind of lucking out this year and getting a really nice late season hydrangea show. We have some lovely sunflowers. These are the new Suncredible Saturn. These, along with Suncredible Yellow, will bloom all season. They're great fall plants, obviously. They're you know, the perfect color to match any fall decor, but we planted these in May and they've been blooming since day one. So they've been just absolutely going crazy all year. Those 2 huge storms that I mentioned cracked all of those right in half and just like blew them apart, and in 3 or 4 weeks that it's been since those, they just flushed right back up. You would never even know that they got like basically destroyed in a huge thunderstorm. So we're really a big fan of those, and they just look absolutely perfect here for fall. Out here we have, you know, a nice Petunia mix. Ooh. This is Vista Snowdrift mixed with black cherry. This has looked fantastic basically since we planted it. And Petunias especially are going to be like really, really long lasting. Vistas especially. We usually find that these look fine even after like the first frost that we get in the fall. So these will be ones that we leave in pretty much until the very end, when everything has to come out and be done for the season. When you're buying plants, you really want something that you can pick up in May, plant, forget about for a season, and then not have it die in, you know, the middle of August. These made it through the hottest part of the year, the wettest part of the year, and like some storms that I sure wouldn't want to be outside in. So yeah, those are just a great choice for basically anywhere. This is the last area that I want to show you guys. This bed, I didn't necessarily plan for it to be a really nice fall combination, but like this red lantana, the red double begonias, all this beautiful grass that I've got behind me, kind of ended up turning it into a perfect fall display. And it's looking great here at the end of the season. Obviously we are in zone 6A, so we're in southeast Michigan, so it's getting near the end of our season, but obviously that's not going to be true for everybody watching. So down in Florida and, you know, all across the west and southern United States, I mean, this is like the perfect time to be getting into plants when the weather gets a little bit cooler and a little bit more comfortable. You know, just because it's winter up here doesn't mean it's, you know, winter everywhere for everybody. And naturally, there's a lot of stuff available for purchase right now on provenwinnersdirect.com. So that is one of the easiest ways to, you know, get some of this for your gardens at home. With that, happy gardening, everybody. Take care.